just contemplating all of my goals. Look, will I fold or will I chase them? I got adversity, two options, I can handle it purposefully, or I can let it murder me. But sign up for war, point out the target, show me the giants. Hold your applause, just getting started, sending the lions. Ambition ain't for the weak, I see it before I speak. Ready and willing, is you ready
but
for
I'll
me?
find a way, with or without your end. Oh, you try to make me stay, now there's nothing you can say. Cause I'll find a way, with or without my sails. Oh, you try to make me stay, now there's nothing you can say. But I'll find a way.
Now I ain't looking for handouts, I'm looking to stand out. Got the vision coming, watch how it pans out. I've been writing my plans down, trying to stay focused, put out the notice. Who the GOAT is, me hands down, yeah. No time for arguments, I cut out the politics, no. It's all my competence, I could cause your apocalypse. Ambition, it ain't for the weak, get it even when I sleep. Ready and willing, what you ready
But
to say?
I'll find a way, with or without your end. Oh, you try to make me stay, now there's nothing you can say. Cause I'll find a way, with or without my sails. Oh, you try to make me stay, now there's nothing you can say. But I'll find a way.
Ambition ain't for the weak, I see it before I speak. Ready and willing, is you ready for me?
Oh, you try to make me stay, now there's nothing you can say. Cause I'll find a way, with or without my sails. Oh, you try to make me stay, now there's nothing you can say. But I'll find a way. I just got out of therapy, and we were talking about Babygirl and that whole history behind that. And I was thinking about this past week in Vermont and just like feeling like I'm in a bubble, you know? Like it was so nice to be there. The people were crazy nice. Like, and everywhere, even though we counted, there were like 12 black people the whole time, but yet, despite that, everywhere we went, there's a Black Lives Matter sign, there's a rainbow flag, there's so much inclusivity, and just like, it was so nice. I avoided all news outlets, all of the like YouTube stories with anything political, anything newsworthy. I avoided that the whole time, and it was just so great to just feel like I just wasn't in the mess for like 5 minutes. That may not seem like a big thing, but come on, man. Like, you can, I'm like letting you speed up. Like, get in front of me. Thank you. Anyway, it was just so nice to be in that bubble for like a little while and just not feel like you were just surrounded by fucking assholes all the time. Idiots. I don't know. It was a pretty sweet time, even though I was in the snow, and and our sauna was so nice, and that first Airbnb was so nice. The castle was nice, even though it was all royalty and bullshit. The old Elizabeth was on the wall. I was like, ugh, whatever, bro, whatever, gross. Fucking colonizing bitch. Cause like, even though the royal family right now has nothing to do with all the original colonizing, you're still perpetuating it. You could turn that around at any point. At any point, you could give Africa back all of its shit. Give Africa back all of its shit. Can you give everybody back their shit? That would be great. That would be fucking great. Anyway. What am I doing? I'm hungry. I'm hungry as a bitch. Like, I'm not okay when I'm hungry. I'm not okay. What was I talking about before? Babygirl. I was talking about Babygirl and talking about dating life and love life and whatnot. And you know what? Like, this year I'm sticking with my resolution to pour into who pours into me. I'm giving my energy to those who show me that they're really about me. When anybody shows me who they are, I'm just gonna believe that. I need to cut through the bullshit and focus on me and my life and getting to somewhere where I feel okay. Yeah, I'm focusing on me. I'm focusing on what I want in this life, in this world, where I want to end up. I'm getting up there in years, you know. I want my comfort. I want to be grown, sexy, and fucking rested, bro. I want to be grown, sexy, and fucking rested, bro. I'm still grown and sexy, but I want to be rested too. I deserve that shit. Okay? I deserve that shit. I deserve the money. I deserve the life. I deserve the house. I deserve the land. I deserve good shit. Man, I work hard to deserve good shit. I work very hard to deserve good shit. And like, I didn't deserve for fucking COVID to come along and kick me out of everything that I was doing before. But do I have my wallet? Shit. I do, yay. You know, I deserve good shit, man. And it shouldn't be too much to fucking ask. I've been working so hard on my business. And like, it deserves to pop off. It deserves to, you know, I deserve to have a space for things. Anyway, I deserve to be loved into retirement. That's where I'm at. I deserve to be loved into retirement. And I claim it. connected to why black doms need to start thinking very consciously about the way that they interact with race play. Like, I understand, like, there's a big difference between being a political dom like Mistress Velvet, who taught their submissives what it meant to be socially conscious, what it meant to be conscious of the value of their dom's life. Okay, because race play is shallow and it's a fetish, and you're not actually giving any credit or worship to that black dom when you participate in race play. It's actually really degrading, because then your political views, your background, your internalized racism is not covered up by your fetish for worshiping black doms or black women or black men or whatever the case may be. It's actually quite degrading and reminiscent of chattel slavery. Now, being a dom, well, maybe a little bit, it has to do with me being a black dom, but today somebody else, like, and I'm sure that they were trying to compliment me or something like that. Maybe they had the best of intentions. Maybe check the mail. Maybe they had the best of intention. This fucking, people keep hitting our goddamn mailbox. This is like the fourth damn mailbox that we've had, and somebody hit the damn thing again. Hold up. About to scoot away. Anyway, so I'm sure that their intention was to compliment me, maybe, but they like tagged me in a picture of this model, and they were like, "Demonatrix, this you?" And like, it's not to say that this person was like, I don't know why I just turned the fuck around. I'm high. It's fine. Gotta smoke less, talk less, do less things, do all the less. Anyway, one moment, y'all. I gotta focus. Real quick. Make sure I don't hit these fucking bins. Lord. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, so I'm sure, I don't know if they were trying to give me a compliment or whatever. Maybe they had the best of intentions. They probably had the best of intentions. After all, this person is a model. They are attractive. The person in the picture was attractive, very attractive, but that's it. We have the same skin tone, and they might actually be just a little bit darker, and they had locks, but they have a full head of locks. Our haircut wasn't the same, our hair length isn't even the same, our body type, body shape wasn't the same. They don't have the same tattoos I do, and they had mid to small size boobies, and if you know me and you know what they look like unsheathed, that would not be it. I've got bazonkers, it's an hourglass, okay? I just got so frustrated by that, because people will be like, oh, you have locks and you're black, and that's the only thing they have to compare you to. Oh, this person had a septum ring too. I've been wearing the same septum jewelry for years now. Literal years now. They didn't even have the same septum jewelry. Theirs is round. I've been wearing an arrow on my face for years. What do you mean, is that me? No, it's not me. It's not me. Actually, it's not the fuck me. I just got so annoyed. I don't look like anybody else. I look like me. I look like me. Actually, that's a lie. I look like my daddy. I look like my daddy. My father. Okay? I look like my father. That's what I look like. And nobody else. Okay? Absolutely nobody else. Maybe my mommy a little bit. Maybe my mommy a little bit. But that's it. That's it. That's my daddy. So, it's only every once in a while somebody compares me to somebody at least I don't know about more attractive than me. But comparable. I'm handsome as fuck, and so is my dad. My dad is handsome as fuck. Jesus Christ. Anyway, rants in the car. We'll do this. Another rant. All my earrings broke. Every single one of my earrings broke. At least one of them. This is the last one standing. And then I have my little horseshoe looking one still. But other than that, oh my god. Anyway, rants in the car. I need some new work also. I've been on rest mode for too long. It's time to get my shit together. And according to Bahati Life, soon will be the time that, or this next 2.5 weeks is when I should be focusing on getting my shit together. So I may just disappear for 2 weeks, just so you know. Just so you know. And maybe I'll throw another vlog on there at the end, but it might be more skimpy. Y'all let me know if like the 2 hours was okay. Like, what length video do you like? And like, what more do you want to see? You know, like, do you want to see anything specific? Just more interaction, please. Could you comment and share, and if you like the video, you know, that really helps. I'm nowhere near monetization right now, but it would really, really help me out if you share and like and write comments, even if it's nonsense, even if it's emojis, something to help the channel, please. I would really appreciate it. Anyway, let me go inside. I gotta finish this
queer
up.
spaces. My intersectionality starts to scream at me. I look black, I do black things. You know what I mean? Just like sometimes I have more hurdles that are invisible in terms of feeling like people in the space can connect with me, because I think it's just the awareness that masculinity that is black can feel unsafe in queer spaces because of this association with black men.
I think we were taught to be intimidated by people who aren't white. Culturally, there are differences. So to try to like adjust or step into somebody else's culture is like, that feels uncomfortable. I don't want to do that. Whereas for like BIPOC people, we have no choice a lot of the time. We have to adjust to white culture.
I found that when I was dating men, my race was never seen as like a deterrent between white men or like any BIPOC men dating me. But for some reason, I've seen it a lot more within lesbian dating. White lesbians, they're the most popular ones. I'm a person who goes to a ton of different queer events. A lot of the parties that are held are like kind of referencing a lot of like whiteness. It's not necessarily a safer space or like a space where a lot of BIPOC queer people feel included, because the music is like different than
I was going to say music plays
exactly.
a huge role.
When people started saying Chappell Rowan was the first lesbian to start making lesbian sex songs, I was like, hold your fucking horses. Sid was the first example I thought of, like Kalani, lesbian Jesus icon Hayley Kiyoko, you know, like Summer was gay as fuck because we had Chappell Rowan, Charlie XCX, and fucking Billie Eilish. And I'm like, okay, so 3 white people, that's what makes gay culture? Like, I don't think so.
I have good news. I have good news, and I don't wanna speak too soon because I haven't made the call yet. But my doctor, my HRT doctor, and his nurse sat down. Well, his nurse sat down with the surgeon, the top surgeon that I wanted, and spoke to them. Originally, I called their office and I was told that they require that I'm with my therapist for 6 months before they will even do a consultation for my top surgery. But I guess that was a miscommunication. At least that's what I was told. That it was probably a miscommunication, and that what the deal was that I have to have the recommendation from my doctor, the letter from my therapist, and then it could be up to 6 months before I can have the surgery after the consultation. So I can call my surgeon now, and I can talk to them about getting a consultation. and I might be able to get my top surgery by the end of this year. Like, I can't tell you how this makes me feel. Like, I'm aware that, like, you know, my titties are bomb. Sure. Like, I, now in my older age, like, especially after starting in sex work, I started out in porn. I started out as a porn actor, and before I made money with my boobies, I was really I've always struggled with my boobs, my chest. I started growing them when I was like 10, and by the time I was 12 years old, I was in a C cup, rapidly moving on to a double D, or to a D. And by the time I was like, I think by the time I was either like, I'm gonna say like 14, 15, like by the time I was 14 or 15, I was already in a double D. Like, it might have even been before that. It was when I was in middle school, actually, so more like 13, 14. I was in a double D bra. And when I was little, you know, I remember like starting to grow boobs before anybody else in my class did. And this was when I was living in Antigua. When I moved to the States, when I was 10, you know, I moved up here because I had moved up here to live with my grandmother. And my grandma was like, you know, an old Antiguan woman, a religious who like didn't drive. So we took the bus everywhere, and you know, if we had to get anything done, it was taking the bus or walking, or getting a ride with a church friend. But there was a lot of public transportation and things like that. And I just remember like these old men that would just like be looking at me or trying to touch me and all this stuff, and it was like, I'm a child. First of all, sir, like, I know that I have this body on me, but like, I am still a child. And please leave me alone. But like, as far back as I can remember, I've always wanted a small chest. I've always wanted, like, while other people were coveting these like big juicy boobies and planning on getting breast implants for half their life, like, I was over here plotting to get a breast reduction as soon as possible. Like, as soon as possible. As soon as I could afford it, that was my plan. And then I got a little older. I get into my 20s. I start hearing people use this language about like non-binary people, gender fluid people, people that like live outside of the gender norms. And I felt like finally there was language to explain and explore what I had been feeling in my body my entire life. Like, yes, I was socialized to be a woman. I was born with a vagina and socialized to be a girl. But I never felt a close connection to that. I always felt like something different. Like I would be so proud and I experienced like a weird kind of euphoria from when my mom used to call me the son she never had, because my mom has 2 girls. I only have sisters, you know. And I've been raised by women my entire life. My dad, you know, he's been financially there for the family, and it's not like he's completely absent. He just doesn't he's just never learned how to be an actual father. Like he learned to be somebody who has kids. But so basically all of the things that other families were socialized to, other families where other families would have like the boys in the family and the things that they were socialized to do and things like that, and the way they were socialized to act and all of these things, like that interested me, and it made me feel good when my mom would call me the son she never had, because I've always been strong. I've always been like unusually strong for for a girl. And I never understood why I related to that, you know. Like I said, I'm not a man. I'm not a trans man. I'm not, you know, politically, I am a black woman. And also I'm not a woman. And also I'm both. You know, I'm both and I'm neither at the same time. I'm just me. I'm a non-binary human not even human. I don't even, honestly, I don't even relate to human either. But I'm a non-binary entity that floats within and between the masculine and the feminine at the same time, all at once. I am infinite. This has been such a long time coming. And I may finally get to see my final form, what I've been working for this whole time. And also, you know, I'm a little concerned because, like, since starting the testosterone, so apparently what happens is when you're going through HRT, I think it happens with estrogen as well. But I know with testosterone, because it's like you're going through a second puberty, your hormones will continue to fluctuate, and your weight will also, some people experience weight loss and some people experience weight gain. I have experienced weight gain. A lot of it is muscle, but some of it is directly like body fat that got on here and then just stayed. Like, I literally shot up from like I think I was at like 180 something, which on me looks pretty thin, pretty muscular, or not thin, but like it's a weight that I like to be at because it looks good on me. It's like slim, thick, but muscular, and I don't have like the softness that I don't like, but there's enough softness, you know what I mean? There's enough softness, but not too much. So I went from like 188 or something like that, and I shot up to like 203. And at first, when I started the testosterone, it was like crazy, because I was noticing that my weight was like fluctuating a little bit. I was like, I feel like I've been seeing some weight gain, and then like I work out for like 2 days, or like 2 days in a row or something, and it seems like my body like adjusts again, and it was like weird and up and down for a little while, and then all of a sudden I just like put on that extra bit of fluff, and it's just stayed there. Like, no matter what I did, no matter the exercise, no matter how I'm eating, none of that. But and on top of that, there's the increased appetite. So like, on top of that, I'm trying not to eat the whole house. And even then, I'm like not taking in that many calories. Like, I wasn't eating more than I was before, and then I gained the weight. But from what I spoke to my doctor about, and what was told to me, or what I researched, apparently after the first like 6 to 12 months, your body will even out, your weight fluctuations will even out, and sometimes it can continue to fluctuate a little bit in the next like year after, but for the most part it should stabilize after like 12 months. So I just came up on my year like in like September or something like that, and I've already lost some weight, so that's cool. Hopefully, what I want to focus on now is I want to be in shape and make sure that I don't have too much extra weight up here for the surgery, because I am really worried about the way that I'm gonna heal. So I want to make sure that nothing goes wrong. Everything's gonna be smooth, and that I heal well, and then yeah, I'm excited.
Super smooth. I mean, we tried.
So I just came from dropping my son off at school, and he gets the bus service. So like, I shouldn't have to, and I don't often. I just do when maybe he's running a little slow that day or whatever. He has ADHD just like I do, and just like a lot of my family does. The reason I took him today was because his bus driver lied about him. On Black History Month, like during Black History Month, is crazy to me, too. Because in this particular climate, tell me why this woman lied about my son having a violent outburst toward her. He is 9 years old, mind you. 9 years old. He already has a 504 plan for his school affairs. So, of course, the counselor is always involved in anything that he's doing. And he regulates himself by drawing. Like, he is an artist just like his mommy. Just like his mommy. When I was his age and even younger, I was just like him. I would doodle and draw all the time. I would draw all over my arms. I would draw on my hands. I would make little sculptures and things out of different things. And that's what he does now. You know? And for a while there, we had an issue with a back and forth on the not a back and forth, but he had an issue on the bus because he couldn't like sit still, and he was trying to like talk to other people and have fun with his friends, talk to his friends, etc., but people were like being mean to him, or they would get him in trouble and all this stuff. And the bus drivers were getting frustrated because then he would get frustrated about something and you know, like have a mini meltdown, or he was like getting up and moving around in his seat or whatever. So eventually we figured out if he has his sketchbook and he has his like markers and a pencil, then he'll sit there and he'll do his drawings and his little characters and stuff like that, and he always outlines them with a marker. So yesterday I sent him off onto the bus. We were running out of time. The bus was pulling up. He's asking about his markers because he couldn't find, like, I've bought him all kinds of different markers. So he has the expensive Posca markers, which he's not allowed to take to school because I'm not about to have those lost. And then he has like illustration markers. He has dual tone markers and water-based markers and alcohol-based markers and all sorts of different stuff. So he had been using like the alcohol markers, and I couldn't find it. I couldn't find them yesterday when I'm sending him off to the bus. So I saw in the kitchen there was a Sharpie and like an off-brand permanent marker. So I grabbed those because they were the only two black markers that I saw nearby, and handed them to him, sent him on the bus. Around 9 o'clock or 9 something, that's around when they get to the school on the bus. I got a call from the school, from the counselor. And of course I'm already shitting myself. What happened? What happened? Is he okay? Did he get in trouble for something? Is he in danger? You know? Did he get hurt? So they tell me that the bus driver, mind you, I want to give you a little bit of background. The afternoon bus driver is an older black lady, and she's very sweet. She seems very sweet. She seems very nice. We coordinate with each other. Like, there is nothing in my son's life that I am not involved in. Okay? I know all the teachers. I know all the I'm on text message basis with all the teachers, everybody, the counselor, the principal, everybody. I am very involved. And what was I saying? I lost it. Hold on. Yeah, so they get to the school. I got the call from the counselor. The counselor says that the bus driver, that's where I want to ride. The morning bus driver is a white lady, okay? Keep that in mind. The morning bus driver is a white lady, and she's super friendly to my neighbor, and Jace's best friend's mom, who is also a white lady, and very peppy. Like, she's a morning person, and she like is very like, I don't know, she's just a peppy white lady. Anyway, and then there's our other neighbor, Cam, and his parents. He's a black boy, so is his brother, but their parents are white. They were adopted. So this morning bus driver, I've noticed, is always really nice to those two parents, and then with me, she's just kind of like dismissive, or like, I no longer go up to the top of the hill or to the top of the driveway to take him out to the bus, because I like 2 years ago or whatever, I had been doing that, went up the hill and ended up like falling, damaging my back. I was in and out of PT for a while with all these injuries, like back and forth. So after I was out, because of my hypermobility, and after I partially tore the tendon in my knee, partially tore my ACL and my MCL something. Anyway, then I stopped going to the top of the hill, because I'm like, I'm not about to bust my ass again. I'm not about to bust my ass again because y'all need me to go to the end of the driveway. For what? I can see the door. I can see the bus. It's right there. My young and spry child can go up the hill by himself. So anyway, so I've basically noticed that she doesn't, like, she doesn't interact with me the same way. And I understand that, like, I don't go up to the top of the hill, but a wave is, like, the least you can fucking do. Like, the afternoon bus driver waves at me every time. And we also have a system where she gives me a thumbs up if he had a good afternoon on the bus, right? Hasn't had a problem for, like, all of the year, most of the year. So anyway, back to the other story. So they get to the school. The counselor gives me a call. She tells me that the bus driver called for support. Called for support for my 9-year-old child. Anyway, called for support because Jace was using, because he was using a stinky marker, and that was probably the off-brand marker. That was probably my bad. That was probably my fault. Okay. And she told him that it gave her a headache, and then she claims that my son had an outburst and threw the markers and his sketchbook at her. She said he threw the markers and the sketchbook at her. And she called for support when she arrived at when she arrived at the school. So I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe that he would do that. That doesn't even sound like him. I'm surprised he would react that way. The counselor said the same thing. So then she said, I explained to him that he's gonna have to have some kind of consequence for this. All right. He chose after school suspension. All right, not suspension, detention. After school, what the fuck? Detention. So, okay, cool. Afternoon time comes. I get another call. It's the counselor again. She says that she reviewed the tapes from the bus from 2 different angles. 2 different angles. And what she saw was that my son froze. He shut down, because that's the way he reacts. He shuts down. He freezes. And doesn't want to do anything anymore. He'll, like, drop all his stuff and go limp. Like he that's the ADHD. And she said that that's what she witnessed on the tapes, that he hadn't done anywhere near or intense of an action as what the bus driver described. And she was really confused as to why this woman would call for support. Like, did you think that my son was going to, like, beat you up or some shit? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Because I'm over here like, the fuck? So she lied on my son. So you lied. So, woman, you about to lie? So long story short, she said that she didn't feel comfortable giving him the detention because he didn't fucking do anything. So this morning, I was like, nah, baby. Because she's about to talk to the transportation department. So, okay, because I then told her about how I feel like I am treated differently than the other parents, and that she treats Jace differently, and she treats Cam differently, who, like I said, is another black boy with ADHD. And I asked my son how she acts towards all the kids on the bus. He said that she usually doesn't have a problem with talking to all of the kids that sit in the front of the bus. Like, she'll interact with them perfectly fine. But when it comes to him, he has to ask her questions or say things to her 3 and 4 and 5 times before she acknowledges him, before she acknowledges his existence. The fuck? What is wrong with you? What is wrong? What's wrong with you white ladies? What's wrong with some of you white women? What's wrong with some of you white women? I'm just gonna ask the question straight out. Because the amount of fucking PTSD that I hold in my goddamn body because of white women specifically is fucking stupid. The fact that I have to be in therapy talking to another white lady actually about my PTSD because of white women is annoying to me. It's irritating to me. I am upset about it. And it's like, this reality that I fucking live in is harder than people can understand when it comes to these fucking issues. It's like, on top of that, I have a partner who is also white, and she comes from a Republican conservative fucking family. And they're fucking awful. Okay? Like these motherfuckers act like I don't fucking exist. They've told her mom has drunkenly, because that's all they ever do, they're always fucking drinking. Her mom has drunkenly said that she's in an abusive relationship because she's no longer friends with her old friends. She's no longer friends with her old friends because they're racist. She's no longer friends with her old friends because they're ableist. She's no longer friends with her old friends because they are Republicans. She's no longer friends with her old friends because they believe in the prison industrial complex. She's no longer friends with her old friends because they are assholes and they do not accept her as who she fucking is. She has had to be a different person her entire life in order to fit in with them, in order to be accepted by them. And when I came along, that was when I pointed out that this isn't where you're supposed to be. Like, this doesn't even seem like you. Like, they don't even seem like you. She is no longer friends with her old friends because they are not like her. Because they not like us. That's why. So anyway, this morning my son was taken to school by the Mommy Greyhound Express because the things you have lied about. Don't lie on my son. Don't lie on my son. I don't play with my son. I don't play with my son. Fuck you, ho. And if you get reprimanded for your fucking job, at your fucking job, even if you get fired, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. It's Black History Month. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah. Watch it out. You really help me away. I'ma write this song for you, you know. Love everything when you do, baby girl, you're something special. Everything by your look tight. Put up in your jeans like a wasp pipe. Want ice up your neck like a frostbite. Put the icicle right when your tongue ring. Lollipop, she wants something sweet to make yardy drops. Gonna lock me like the cops. Shoot out when she turn it round back way. White rum shots, weed and snacks. Couple brownies in the back. Pretty dolly but she don't want Molly. Just me and you. Out on the scene and I K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Girl, me and you. Out on the yacht and a S-E-X all night. Girl, picture me and you. Out on the yacht and a K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Girl, me and you. Out on the sea and a S-E-X all N-I-G-H-T. And on the moonlight here in the sand. On the beach side on the ground. Girl, we don't got no trust. You don't know me that man. Want treat you right while you take it to the mall, make a pile you. Daytime, I lay down with the lotion. And that a cause the commotion. Real love potion. She want breathe for me, but no one but a girl like every belly for the G. But she still gon' come to me. She still love it, company girl. Don't need nobody else. We don't need nobody else, baby. Don't need nobody else. We don't need nobody else, girl. Just me and you. Open the sea and a K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Girl, me and you. Open the yacht and a S-E-X one like, oh baby, me and you. Open the sea and a K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Girl, me and you. Open the yacht and a S-E-X one N-I-G-H-T. Slow motion, love potion. You got me, girl. You got me, slow motion, love potion. You got me, yeah. You got me, could be a Romeo. Tell them boys back up, I ain't going nowhere. I'ma fuck that back up, put it on your story so all your friends see it, everyone can see it. Yeah, and we going and going and going, it's a good night. Baby, let it roll like the good times. Smoking and pouring, I'm focused on you, yeah. You can see it, everyone can see it.
And I bet everyone's looking. Yeah. Didn't take long, locked eyes when I walked into you. Feeling of your red cup. And we got the same thing, probably like the same things. Didn't speak a word.
Well, now you have to make a wish and you have to blow the candle out.
Here right now, at first sight, shit is no joke.
Could be a alpha, could be a Romeo. Tell them boys back up, I ain't going nowhere. I'ma fuck that back up, put it on your story so all your friends see it, everyone can see it. Yeah, and we going and going and going, it's a good night. Baby, let it roll like the good times. Smoking and pouring, I'm focused on you, yeah. You can see it, everyone can see it. Feeling truthful right now.
Thank you. Alright, thank you so much. Nope. You stay in here. And I'm not your bra.
Attention, I know you get the message. And the way I focus where the lens is custom made for me, the metrics. Show you fit right in the schedule. And girl, you fit like Lululemon. And yeah, lost for words, tell me who's running first, no mistakes. Girl, you crossing me, what's got it work? And we going and going and going, it's a good night. Baby, let it roll like the good times. Smoking and pouring, I'm focused on you, yeah. You can see it, everyone can see it. I could be a Romeo, tell them boys back up, I ain't going nowhere. I'ma fuck that back up, put it on your story so all your friends see it, everyone can see it, yeah.
Nothing out there could ever stop me from chasing after the way you love me, keeping me up 2 cups of coffee. Baby, you make me feel so lovely. I keep on running, no, I shouldn't want it. I keep on falling right into your dawn, I can't get you off my mind. So sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Oh, what a rush each time you catch me chasing after the way you love me. Color my life up like confetti. Baby, you make me feel so lovely. I keep on running, no, I shouldn't want it. I keep on falling right into your dawn, I can't get you off my mind. So sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Nothing out there could ever stop me from chasing after the way you love me, keeping me up 2 cups of coffee. Baby, you make me feel so lovely. So sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I
I tried to do it between my chin and like, oops. But it wasn't doing the thing. I'm like, I need to mount it on my forehead. There we go. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Oh no, it's not focusing. Yeah, so look at that. Wait, stop. Too unstable. Here. See, but then I can't clap it together. Gotta clap it together.
This is so good.
Si tu savais tout ce que je veux donner pour toi, mon amour. Si tu savais tout le bien que je pourrais te faire pour toujours. Si tu savais comme je voudrais n'aimer que toi, mon amour. Si juste tu me laissais, si juste tu me laissais. Tu sais, les filles comme moi ne restent pas longtemps, mon amour. Il faut les attraper très vite.
In church and in that too. I love you and I'm in love with you. I always have been. Not as strong as you think. But I am
Obviously, but.
Si tu réfléchis trop, ça va te rendre malade, mon amour. Relâche ton corps, respire.
How are you not gay? Right? There's no fucking way. That is a gay face.
Ok, je préfère l'amour à la peur. Je sais qu'en toi il y a cette flamme qui brûle et brille comme de l'or. Je pense qu'on est